growing up, even up until about the age of 9, I loved watching baseball and softball. I really wanted to be able to play. So it was a little bit after the age of 9 that I finally had the opportunity to play on a team, on like a little league team. And I showed my dad, and he was really supportive of it and went with me to go see the coach. When we got there, my dad went in and was talking with the coach. They were having a meeting. I didn't really know what it was all about. So he finally came out, a little solemn, and we got in the car and rode home. And immediately, we started putting on our mitts and started practicing throwing. I was super excited. I didn't know why, but let's do it. After a little while, I finally told my dad, I was like, can we stop? I've had enough now. I'm tired. And he said, nope, we need to keep practicing more. So we finally stopped, but then we moved on to hitting. That was exhausting. It was so much fun, but it was so tiring, especially because he was having me try and aim it into a target to really work on my muscles, and he kept telling me, hit it harder. Same thing, I got so tired and I told him I'm done. And he said, no, more, you can do it. So this went on for 3 days of constant training with my dad. After that was up, it was time to actually go to the team tryouts. When we got there, I was still so excited, and the coach told me to go out to outfield, and that's where I would play. So I was out there and kept watching the other girls try and hit the ball, and it would barely make it past the infield. And after everyone had a turn, I was up next. So I was up to bat, and I looked at my dad, and he told me not to be nervous, and I was fine. I kept my cool. First hit, whack, all the way past the outfield. Everyone was shocked and just watched in disbelief. It was amazing. And I joined the team. So years later, I kept playing and getting better and improving. But as I kept getting older, there were teams that wouldn't accept me because I was deaf. But I finally made it onto a Division I team in college. Now, I really loved it. It was an amazing opportunity. But looking back, there was one time I was talking with my dad, and he was telling me why he was so upset that first time I wanted to try out. And he told me that it was because the coach told him that I couldn't play because I was deaf. And he wanted to prove him wrong. And we did. I really owe a lot to my dad. He's gone now, but I sure do love him.